voila. University is a highly social environment in this shade, and I'd rather be alone than have fake friends. What helps me deal with anxiety and stress is drinking peppermint tea like this. Those are the topics. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Louisa, how you all doing? I post lifestyle, personal and vlog content. I'm going to a friend's birthday dinner in Knightsbridge. I'm going to Buddha Bar. I just filmed this makeup look. I normally don't talk whilst doing my makeup. I talked about unsupportive family, dealing with them with distance, feeling anxiety and stress about the future, moving in silence, being more private. Definitely hit the subscribe button. I post twice a week. Follow me on Instagram at louisa.petty to see what I'm up to on a consistent basis, although I don't use it 100% all the time. I am aiming to reach 2,000 followers, so thank you so much for helping me out. Let's get right into the makeup. Get ready with me. I got some new makeup products, and also this was the gift that I got from my friend. So I got her face mask and this cute little jar. So it is currently 3:30 in the afternoon and I just filled in my eyebrows. Let's get right into the makeup look. I've written down some notes on what I'm going to discuss here. So I'm going to start off with primer. Oh, I'm not used to like doing my makeup and talking at the same time. Dealing with unsupportive family. Now this is quite a touchy topic. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do have unsupportive family members, but I'm going to be talking from my own personal experience. I'll keep some things to myself, put a little bit of it onto there to carve my eyebrows. Unsupportive family, I've experienced it. The way I deal with it, I mean, I'm fortunate to be living away from them at the moment and to be in university. I like to maintain distance and implement some limited contact. Obviously do contact them, don't completely ghost them, but I like to set boundaries, maintain distance. I know it's easier said than done, and I know like not everyone is lucky enough to be able to move out due to certain factors. Hopefully things do get better. Just to let you guys know, I have experienced unsupportive family and it's okay, it can be frustrating. I was watching bloggers and content creators discuss their own personal experiences with their own unsupportive family, and I definitely resonated with them. It helped me feel a lot better about my situation. They don't approve of your ideas and they want what's best for you, but at the same time they don't really know what's best for you, and they're kind of pushing their own insecurities and their own perspectives onto you. But I'm so glad that I'm doing what I want to do rather than doing things just to please my parents, which will sacrifice my own happiness. For example, before my parents wanted me to play the piano. I actually didn't even want to play the piano, but I would just do it to please them, and I was scared that if I didn't continue playing the piano or the cello or do ballet, that I would disappoint the family, and I was younger. But now I do what I want and I feel so much better. Doing YouTube and blogging, like one of my parents disapproves of that, but if I stop doing it, I could regret that later on. I know I'll definitely regret that later on, and then I'm gonna end up resenting myself and possibly my family because I lived for them. So that's what you guys can take from this makeup get ready with me. If you have supportive family, then you're lucky, but obviously we all have issues, we all have problems. No human life is perfect. It's very easy to portray a life of perfection on social media. This is what YouTube is for, this is what my content is for, to let you guys know that not everything is perfect, and to kind of relate and connect with you guys on an authentic basis. I did the 3-day no contacts because it was to maintain my peace, protect my energy. The more time I spend by myself in my own company, the less I rely on other people for emotional validation. Family arguments is a common thing. I've definitely experienced that, and that's why I see myself living by myself with friends or with significant other after university. I feel like if I move back in with my parents, it's just going to be chaotic. People can change, don't get me wrong. You can't change other people, you can only change how you interact with them. So this is the new new product. I really like the packaging and the design of it. It's from Morphe. I'm going to mix this foundation with the Dream Radiant Liquid Maybelline foundation onto the beauty blender like this. So the next topic is moving in silence. So I think this is very important, immensely important, and it does help me. I've been moving in silence more, being more private, being more mysterious. I've done some research on that, as you can see. So moving in silence is very important because people can block your blessings, and I did touch back on this topic in my life update girl chat when I was wearing my grey faux fur coat. I just wanted to reiterate and emphasise the importance of that. If you're an oversharer, or if you tell a lot of people what you're up to or what you're about to do, it can kind of prevent you from actually achieving those things. And it's annoying, and I have experienced that before. But then when I keep things to myself, I feel this sense of power. I feel like I can keep things to myself and surprise others, if that makes sense. Not in like a rude kind of way. Actions speak louder than words. Being private is an advantage. I'd say it's a learned skill, especially for people like me. I mean, I do like to share things. I post on my social media, but I've been trying to tone it down a little bit to kind of create a sense of mystery. And also, I don't really want people in my business all the time 24/7 knowing what I'm about to do. Also, sometimes it's even better to tell no one at all until you actually achieve the thing. So moving in silence is an important thing. Feeling anxiety and stress about the future, it is so normal. I hate stress, literally. Feeling stressed and anxious about things that I can't necessarily control, or what is the future going to be like. I know a lot of people go through the same thing. There's a lot of things you can do, that I can do as well, to help minimise stress and anxiety. The natural lighting looks a lot better, you know. What helps me deal with anxiety and stress is just drinking peppermint tea. I know that sounds very minuscule, but that works for me. Focusing on the present, keeping myself busy, calling family and friends when I'm in the good headspace to do so, spending time with people in person, planning. I don't like to plan too much because things could change, but I keep myself organised with this notebook. I have my general long term and my 2022 goals written in this book, as well as my gratitude, so this definitely helps. I did have some weird dreams. Those are definitely a reflection of the anxiety I've been feeling about the future, but I know that there's no point worrying about it and it's better to focus on the present. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and put a tiny bit underneath my eyes. I'm going to mix it with my NYX concealer. I'm going to be using my NYX contour stick. So this is what it looks like. Cream contour. I really like cream contour. Dealing with stress and anxiety, it has been a thing, but I've been doing okay with it. Obviously I had some weird dreams here and there, but yeah, that's how I keep myself. Just help with my mental health basically. And also praying does help. I love contour. It adds dimension to my face and it's good for photos. Focus. Praying does help. I've been praying to God almost every day. I'm more spiritual, so I just did the nose contour over here. But yeah, praying to God has helped. I think praying kind of gives me a sense of peace and a sense of certainty. Most of my content is predominantly based on vlogs, uni and lifestyle. Spending time alone in university. Everyone's different, like people range from being introvert, extroverted, if they need people, if they don't need people. Despite all of this, I think it's very important to be able to spend time by yourself. Like, you don't have to necessarily love it if you are a people person and an extrovert, but at least being comfortable in your own company does help, and it is a strength in itself. And I've been doing that recently, like in the past few weeks or past few days, like just spending time by myself. And although it is it isn't that easy, to be honest, because university is a highly social environment. Like, you see people together a lot of the time, but I am working on it. I do spend time with people, but a lot of the time I actually spend time by myself. I think it's good. I think it's a blessing. I'm using this brush to blend out my nose contour like this. Yeah, it does look more natural, especially since I'm living here and seeing people a lot of the time, which is nice. Sometimes I feel a lot of pressure to hang out with people on a consistent basis, and also I said since January I've been very selective and choosing people that I only like and that I get on with. I've been partying and going out less, like on campus, so I'm going to be using this Real Technique brush. Blending down is a good idea, and then taking it down to the neck. So obviously you can take my tips. I knew that people were going to also be more interested in watching my Get Ready With Me if I was talking about interesting topics that are relatable. Yeah, just blending out the forehead contour, because for some people, like, watching makeup can be really boring. Like, there's not much substance, there's not much personality in it. It's mainly based on looks, whereas my girl chats and my vlogs get a lot more views than the previous makeup looks I did, because I'm presuming that people find them more relatable, whereas makeup is kind of, I don't know, like makeup, there's not much substance there from my own experience. I'm not saying that people who do makeup looks are being artificial, no, I'm not saying that at all. Like, they can be great for providing knowledge, but from doing YouTube and from posting content, I confidently can say that my girl talks and my vlogs have a lot more traffic, a lot more views than my makeup looks. You know the famous saying, it is better to spend time by yourself than in the company of fake friends, and I'd rather be alone than have fake friends. But I think it's important to have social interaction, like to have some balance as well, but know how to spend time with yourself and rely on yourself, literally. Like, I know how to cook for myself, I can do my own grocery shopping. Living in uni has enabled me and has taught me how to live by myself without relying on my family, which I am grateful for. Tap that in and just patting it on top of my eyes. This is what I use for my highlighter, just going with these two shades. I got this from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics line. I've been using this for over 2 years. It's one of my go-to products. Just mixing those two shades. I have covered pretty much all the topics I've wanted to cover. Overall, I've been talking about dealing with unsupportive family, moving in silence, praying, spending time alone in university, which is a highly social environment, and also what else? Anxiety and stress about the future. If you have taken some inspiration and new knowledge from this Get Ready With Me, then I am happy. These topics are from my own personal experiences. Definitely the unsupportive family have been one of them. I have experienced it myself, just stubborn people, but proving yourself right instead of proving people wrong is the better way to go. I mean, it's the best way to go, literally. Like, if you focus on proving your parents or your unsupportive family wrong, you're focusing on something that is negative, toxic and mentally draining. Whereas if you focus on proving yourself right and you definitely build that strong self-belief and independence, then you're focusing on something positive and you'll achieve your goals much quicker. And I believe the same will go for me. I am grateful, but I'm not where I want to be at the moment yet. Like this, I still got goals that I have not achieved yet, but I'm in the process of doing it. Highlighter stick. So the other side is this nice neutral shade highlighter. I'm just gonna pull it on top of my highlighter. I really like highlighter, like it gives me that glow. And then, by the way guys, I don't really have bronzer, like I just have contour for that, just using this brush. So yeah, those are the topics. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend this down. These Instagram photos, they better look good, honestly. Well, they will look good. Positive thinking, they will look good. And I use this brush to just blend it in so they look more natural. And the Morphe palette, I'm going to be using my Spectrum brush, this eyeshadow. So I just added a bit of this burgundy eyeshadow, which I really like. Okay, it's currently 4:30. I need to hurry up. I use my Maybelline Sensational Mascara. So, okay, now I'm going to do my lips. I use the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade Cappuccino. I'm going to be using two of my lipsticks. The NYX one, I really like this one. The Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Nude. And this Rimmel lipstick in this shade, as you can see. Just one tiny pump just to cover my spots here. Blend them in, and voila, and that will do. I've just sleeked my hair like this. I put on this Rituals perfume. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this makeup look. If you like to, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and follow me on Instagram. I will see you soon. Much love, look after yourselves. Bye guys, I'll see you soon.